to know Alan Rickman as the maniacal villain in Die Hard, and then he won our hearts as the sensitive suitor in Sense and Sensibility. Yeah. Now he has chosen to go behind the camera to capture the ongoing contest of emotions between a mother and a daughter in a stunning new movie called The Winter Guest that we've been talking about this morning. Please welcome Alan Rickman. Alan, thanks for being here. Now, when you walk out, what do you think that we were looking at? Just out of curiosity.
This is a really relaxing show for a man to walk out.
You know it. Nice shoes. Nice shoes. Nice shoes.
And notice the I mean, I'm just squished here.
You're a keeper.
So I'm being very English.
Not to assume me.
My socks are black.
They're lovely.
That's very nice.
My shoes, I cleaned myself this morning.
How's your breath?
Thank you. And my genitals are in place.
He's a keeper.
Okay,
Will I do?
We don't want to go there right now. So anyway, Alan, let me ask you, why the switch to directing? You've done so many wonderful roles as an actor. Why did you decide it was time to be a director?
I didn't really decide. The thing was, I'd been having this backstage conversations with a friend of mine called Lindsay Duncan that I was working with, and she was talking about her mother, who at the time was in the early stages of Alzheimer's disease, and something about those conversations made me and her together say, well, these are people in relationships, particularly with women, that are never written about. And so I rang Sharman MacDonald, who's a great playwright in England, and said, will you talk to Lindsay and see if there's anything you want to write? She rang her, talked to her. Some months later, rang back and said, yep, there is. Some years down the line, here we are. There was a play, and now there's a movie.
Well, you know, I heard when you guys were filming that the weather was so bad, it was so horrendous, that you had to actually put your boots in the microwave to keep from getting frostbite. Is that true?
Something more unpleasant happened before that.
What happened?
When I came into the caravan, which was filled with noxious miasma of fumes, and my mother, the person to my left, is there a confusion?
As opposed to me.
As opposed to Alan. Had put her socks into the microwave and melted them because they were largely made of nylon.
Ooh.
And we lived with that smell for the next 7 weeks.
That's toxic.
Yes.
Were they monogrammed?
Did they have clocks?
But your boots didn't explode or anything.
My boots, they crinkled slightly. They kind of, they sort of, you know, went in on themselves.
You know, there are these things called kerosene heaters that you could actually put your boots by.
We couldn't afford those.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Director. So when's the next time you're going to be in front of the camera?
I get confused. Does that mean acting?
That means acting, because we do love you in front of the camera.
No, I have fortunately made 2 movies as an escape route from directing, and they'll be with you soon. One of them with the person on my left, actually. We've recently finished a film where, by some extraordinary stroke of bad luck for you, we wind up playing opposite each other as a FBI agent and a detective, and we're both from New Orleans.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Let me hear the accent.
So we just spent the last 5 weeks talking like that.
Oh, I love it.
And as Alan said, we're kind of playing a sort of tacky Bogart and Bacall on the I'm Bogart.
Are you a meanie this time, or are you a nice person?
No, I'm very nice.
You're a nice person.
New Orleans.
You guys can do all those accents. The Brits can do any accent.
Except yours.
Mine. That's a hard one.
It's really hard to do that.
Yeah, really? Why try to show them?
It's the chest, it's where it's coming from. It's kind of so
Raspy.
strong and raspy, yeah. It's
Work on it.
great.
I think there's a movie there.
You think so?
Absolutely.
White Fang.
Thank you so much, Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be right back. The movie again, it's called The Winter Guest. Go see it.